Fashion is a movement that allows its believers to say what they need to say through items of clothing. You're welcome to Brands and Fashion on iBrandTV. It's a show that keeps you up to date with fashion tips, fashion trends, and of course, delving into the business of fashion. I am Margaret Opera, your host, and now let's talk fashion. A sneak peek into what we have for you today. First, we go to the trends table. This is a segment where we bring you up to speed on the latest trends in the world of fashion. And then the brands highlights, where we have a chat with a professional from the fashion world. And then our segment, my segment, that's the glitch, where we would be doing a critical analysis of different folks in different outfits, of course, from a professional point of view. Let's take a break now. We'll be right back. On Brands and Fashion today, we have loads of interesting segments to keep your eyes glued to the screen, because trust me, you're not about to miss any of the segments this beautiful day. And now on the show today, we have Blessing Dixon. She is a creative director of Ecstatic Stiches. Blessing, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Coincidentally, we both wore black, and it seems like you saw me in the mirror from your house, and then you decided to wear black. But then you look amazing in black.
Same as you.
People don't ever go wrong in black. Sharing that idea.
Same here.
All right, now let's go straight to the trend segment. And on the trend segment, we'll be looking at toe-to-toe color.
Forget tan, neutrals, or classic creams. The Fashion Color Trends 2022 are all about going bold and bright. Start with a bright accessory such as shoes or bags, and add this to a look you're comfortable in. From this point, you get more confident. From the best pink dresses to new bolder iterations of the best blazers, this is the time to inject color into your closet. Ask yourself, what color suits me, and be most concerned by the who's near your face. If you're currently selecting what to wear to a wedding or need an outfit for a christening, a block-colored look or bright print will easily reflect the joyous mood of the occasion. Ease into the trend with color pop heels or attention-grabbing arm condi. They will instantly brighten up a little black dress or add some interest to your jeans. If you really want to branch out, try clashing the colors as well. Blues and greens or oranges and pinks are great together.
So Blessing, let's talk about toe-to-toe color, where you see, for instance, let me use a loud color, not dull colors now. For instance, someone is wearing sea green from the headband to the top, to the pants, then to a shoe, and then a clutch or a bag, sea green. Let's talk about that. What do you think about loud toe-to-toe colors? Okay,
to me, I actually don't like a very shouty color, even though with the fact that I'm a dark skin. But some people love very shouty colors, and if it actually fits you, I feel you can go with whatever you feel comfortable in. Fashion is about you feeling comfortable in whatsoever you're wearing, whether it's sharp color or a dull color.
So it's more about the comfort.
Yeah.
But then how about being a nice shot to someone else who's looking at you?
I still feel there are some people who are not actually very shy. They don't feel about whatsoever anyone is thinking about them, as far as they feel comfortable. If you're comfortable in what you're wearing, I still feel you're good to go.
So can you rock a toe-to-toe or a loud toe-to-toe color?
To me, no. But I feel whoever that is wearing it, as far as you're comfortable. But at first, if I should see the person, I'm like, oh, wow, really? But at the same time, her courage, how she carried herself really matters. Sometimes the person might have this confidence in herself and this courage, and at the same time, you won't actually really look about what she's wearing. It's the way she's carrying the outfit. Yeah, right. That's what you'll be saying. So not about the color sometimes.
Now, you just mentioned she. What was the he? I know we were to see a he do that. When the he, you have a he where...
It's a he. Sometimes maybe looking at the person as a gay or something,
but then,
I don't know.
Why is that? Why is that the narrative, really? If a lady
because
can do that...
Because I feel guys like something very calm. It just feels their nature. They just... For you to see a guy actually wearing something very shouty, it's like he actually really loves what ladies are putting on, because ladies love shouty colors.
Okay, maybe some ladies, because
Ladies though,
not a
mostly
fan-
ladies.
I'm not a fan of, maybe because of my skin tone, but I'm not a fan
Fan
of
of a shouty
shouting.
color.
I feel like I'm already loud, so having to be
Wear a loud
louder than
color,
that,
yeah, I get it.
we are going straight to the celebrity style inspiration.
Dinola has a whole new vibe, and he definitely knows exactly what he is doing in terms of style. You can tell that fashion is second nature to him by the way he makes it look so easy and somehow achievable. As a man with a passion for fashion, you can learn so much from Dinola. He is a Nigerian fashion consultant, style blogger, media presenter, as well as an actor. He is very creative when it comes to his personal style. He is keen on detail and is always up for the challenge of exploring.
So Blessing, you mentioned that for a guy to like shouty colors, simply maybe he may suggest that he's either gay or he likes feminine things. But then our celebrity style inspiration today is Delona Gray, and we know he makes fashion statement with loud door. He just mixes everything together, and somehow it comes out well.
I just feel like he has this courage. Like,
oh, I think it's the courage.
It's the courage, because at the end of it, it's not just about wearing the clothes. There's somebody else who's going to put on the same outfit that he's wearing, but won't be able to carry it the way he's carrying it. I think it's the courage.
All right, Blessing. Now let's talking about Delona Gray. Here is a quick look at some of the looks well delivered by Delona Gray that caught our eyes. Of course, his look to the AMVC Award Night 2022. Now there is a reason he won Best Dressed at the event. And it's not because of his cheekbones or awesome poses. Delona stole the show in a burgundy velvet beaded tuxedo by Mai Atafu. Okay, Blessing, you saw the video.
Yeah,
you watched the awards, right?
Yes.
So what do you think about his wear? I like to talk, so it's really beautiful. So let me get your thoughts.
To me, the color combo was actually very sweet. Wine and I think light kind of champagne gold. Not really. And at the end of it, we just had to be honest. The courage, the way he carried. A lot of people were wearing suits. It was not just the only person wearing suits. But the way he carried the suit, even with the fact that he's actually a kind of a slim person, like his courage really speaks a lot about his outfit. And trust me, I love the color combo. It's actually very, very, very nice.
All right, that's it for Denola Gray. Now, another interesting look from Denola right here is he's wearing a custom-made outfit by TJ Woo. And on this outfit, it's not even about the outfit for me now. It's about his pose. You know, the way he did his hand,
yes,
his legs crossed, his hand crossed the other way, and showing slim-bodied abs. What do you think?
When someone is good, we should say the person is actually good. He has this nice posture. He has, I think, let's say charisma. Like,
yeah, it is charisma.
His courage on how he presents an outfit is actually very, very, very nice. That you can't take your eyes off it. His confidence is second to none.
All right, that's some love
good
for Delona right there.
Yeah.
So Delona has some fans already, right? And Blessing is one of Delona's
Honestly, I'm
fan. Okay, now let's go straight to the brand highlight segment. And now on the brand's highlight segment, we're looking at the business of children clothing. And of course, we still have with us Blessing right here with us. Blessing, you are into clothing. You mentioned you're into adult clothing and also children clothing. But then let's look keenly into the clothing for children. I think, well, popular opinion, people may think that having to make children clothing, it's simple, just cut something, join for the child and go on. But an adult would have to stand, measure this, she wants it like this, no, adjust this. But a child, really. So what do you think? Is it my opinion or it's contrary to what it is?
To make a kid's clothes, on some parts, it's actually very simple. And some other parts is not really simple because they look actually very small, especially making a baby's clothes, you know, turning the neck, I don't even understand about the neck, the armor. Sometimes I just feel like with this size of baby and the stress of actually turning is why some people does not really like making baby's clothes. But at the same time, it's still stress-free compared to adult clothes. Like, I want the sleeve like this, I want this and I want that. So I think kids clothes are simple, also a little bit complicated.
So what is the complicated part aside the turning of the neck and elbow? You know, having to know.
The complicated part is about the sewing.
Okay.
Trying to put it together, like at the end of it just looks so small,
Tiny, and you want
and you just feel like, am I just getting this right? Like, will this size this baby and all that? So, you know, adult clothes, sometimes you take the measurement, the neck, the hand. Sometimes you won't be able to do that with babies because they are not calm enough for you to take all those stages of measurement. So I think that's just it.
Why does a lot of people make children's clothes?
Because I feel the pay of an adult clothes is more than the kids' clothes. At least you see someone wants to pay, to be honest, who want to pay like ₦1 million for a baby's clothes.
Because the child overgrow. I mean, a
going to
baby of
overgrow
6
the-
months, why would I pay ₦1 million for him? Something, except I'll
Definitely.
do the one that he can wear or she can wear for like 1 year, and he
So
will
definitely
then
there are
go
some
into
adult
it.
clothes that you want to make and you charge the adult ₦1 million, and they're ready to pay because of the kind of details that will be on the clothes and all that. So I think there is more, I feel the profit in adult clothes is much more than the profit in baby's clothes. I'm not saying there's no profit, but there are some people who can go extra mile for their baby's clothes, but hardly you get it. But there are some adults, because you're an adult, you know what you want and you want to pay for it. And as an adult, you're making for your baby. I don't know if you understand. So I think there's more profit in the adults clothing than the baby's clothing. So I think that's why.
Okay, do parents have some complaints when you make, or when makers of children's clothes make those clothing for their children? Like, I didn't want it like this, I want it like this, as opposed to adults.
Okay, if you can actually know that recently they are doing graduations and all that. So I made some clothing for some kids for their graduation. So I think there's this woman, when I made the clothes, I wasn't done. She was supposed to come with the kids so that she would fit before I do the final detailing on the outfit. So she said she can't stress her baby to bring her to the office. They had to send the clothes over, so which I did. And she was like, no, this is not the style. I said, just calm down. I just want her to fit before I do the final detailing. So by the time she fits, she was yet to fit the dress. The mother was actually complaining. So when the child came back from school and she fits the dress, the mother just called me immediately. Wow, we love our dresses. We actually love the dress, even though you're not done with the detailing and all that. I said, don't worry, I just actually wanted her to fit it.
How do you convince a parent that you are the best person to make their child's clothes?
Okay, about that, I'm actually not, what will I say? Mostly I tell fashion designers, in as much as I don't make baby's clothes, if I could make an adult clothes very, very nice and beautiful, definitely I should be able to make a baby's clothes also. So that's why anywhere I go to, I make sure that what I'm wearing, it's speaking what I do, my designs and all that. So from there, they'll be like, okay, if this person could actually make this complicated style for an adult, definitely should be able to make a style for a child.
So generally, working with children, how has it been like?
To me, I prefer more working with adults.
Okay, because you don't have to go through the stress of telling them how to
Baby,
stand.
come. Okay, there's this child. I made a dress for her mom. Her mom wanted to do wedding. Like, she wanted to renew her vow.
Renew a vow, okay.
So she made a very beautiful wedding dress for me. So I also made a dress for the daughter. Because of the details on the mother's dress was much more than her own, she refused to wear the dress.
Wow.
We need to plead, we need to beg her, we need to like, don't worry, we had more details. I had to make sure that I had more details to her dress before she accepted the dress. So
Well, working with, I can imagine, but then children are adorable, come
yeah,
on.
honestly,
Oh.
because by the time you are done making their dress, sometimes when I make baby's dress, I just feel like, I can't wait to have a baby girl, you know, all those stuff like that. It's actually very, very cute when making baby's dress, but the stress of dealing with them is not easy.
But then there's some fabrics that you use. Are there fabrics now that you use for adults that you can't use for children?
Yes,
Okay.
there are fabrics like that, especially sequence fabric. There's some fabric that itches the body.
Okay.
You won't feel comfortable with, but as an adult, you can still manage to, you want to slay and you want to look beautiful and fine. Even though you are feeling uncomfortable, you can still manage to wear it just for that event. But babies, they will cry out loud.
I can imagine. Well, even an adult, why would I pay for a dress and I'm feeling uncomfortable?
Trust me, there are so many people who feel uncomfortable in dresses, but just because they want to look snatch and beautiful. You know these corset things that is raining right now. There are a lot of people who don't feel comfortable sitting down. Yes, trust me, because you want to look snatch and you want your tummy to be flat and all that.
All right, now let's look at the glitz segment. Okay, now on the glitz segment, we will be analyzing the outfits of some of the guests and celebrities at the just concluded fashion show in preparation for the AMVCA 2022 awards. And the first picture I'm looking at right here is that of Liquor Rose. Blessings.
Yeah.
What do you think? But the Rose is beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. So what do you think about our outfit? It's a fashion show, don't forget.
Yeah, outfit is actually very nice, simple and unique.
Well, it's unique, but it's not simple. It's actually
it's still not dramatic compared to
dramatic outfits.
Yes.
Okay, so what would be your rating for Liquor?
Okay.
1 over 10. That's
over 10.
Say over 10 now. The rating is over 10. That's
over
6
10,
over
over
10.
10.
Wow, you did a great job by just giving her 6. It's beautiful. I like the pink, and also that's a grey color or a silver color.
Yeah, it's silver and kind of
silver.
Lilac, I don't know.
Lilac, well, lilac, that's looking like pink. I said that looking like lilac. It's a mixture of lilac and pink, yeah. So I think that can go, well, 6 over 10, fair enough. All right,
yeah.
Now let's look at the next picture. It's statement colors, actually. Talking about bold colors, that's yellow. I like the purse. Well, it's a runway show. Probably she was one of the guests. I like it, actually. I do.
You do?
I do. You don't?
No, I don't.
Okay, what are your reasons?
Okay, the dress is actually very fine from the upper parts. I feel you want to wear a short dress, wear a short dress. You want to wear something 3/4, it should be 3/4. You want to wear a long dress. Because I can't actually say if this is a short 3/4 or a long dress. But the dress is fine, but I'm just having an issue with the length. Okay. It should be just, I think, longer.
It's ankle length. So what do we call? I think that's long. It's just
maybe
not flowing.
Ankle length with bubu. I don't know.
Or it's
to me,
bubu flows, right?
Flows.
I think maybe because of the slits.
I think that's the beauty of bubu.
Maybe because of the slits. So if it flows, well. Okay.
To me, I think the beauty of bubu is when it's flowing.
When it's flowing.
To me,
okay. So
I'll give her 3 over 10.
Oh my goodness, yellow 3. Okay, now let's look at this messy Lambo right here. What do you? Maybe because I'm not a fan of activity when it comes to dresses. I think the activity, well, it may suit if this look like the award show itself. This is supposed to be the runway show, but it's looking like she came for the award show with the whole so many activities. What do you think?
Because for a kind of person, I think she likes statement outfits.
Well, okay. Is this making a statement?
Not really to me though, but it's not bad.
Okay.
So I think for her, she feels comfortable. To me, I still feel fashion is about feeling comfortable in whatsoever that you're wearing.
Is she feeling comfortable? You can't say because we're not there. No way you have. No. Now, one of the fashion rules that I came across is when you're exposing, either you expose up or you expose down. It's not exposing up and down. But yeah, we could see there's a cleavage exposure up, and there's also a thigh exposure, a high slit. So, what's it about?
I still feel most of her outfits that I've seen her worn is actually she has slit on and the boobs is showing. I feel that's how she feels comfortable. Okay. On her own way to showcase herself, her own fashion. So I feel to me, 3 over 10.
Okay, let's see. All right then. Okay, then we'll look at that next picture. Juliet Ibrahim. I like the headgear.
This is classic.
Oh, it's short and it's nice. So
and it's beautiful.
It brings what you say. The shoe also matches.
I don't understand. This is beautiful.
Juliet Ibrahim. That's a kudos for Juliet Ibrahim, right?
In as much as this outfit is actually very simple, I'm giving her 10 over 10.
Oh wow!
It's beautiful.
You know why I heard someone rate 10 over 10 on the show? But that's okay. But it deserves it. Actually,
because the shoe is actually very fine with the color combination.
It even matches the purse she has on. So
this is beautiful.
Yeah, what caught my attention, the first thing was the headgear. You know, and there's something about posing for a picture. Posing for a picture actually makes the outfit look. Sometimes when you pose for a picture, if you have a good outfit and your posture is
Not
laid
really,
back, you
yeah.
just feel like the beauty won't come out. I think, and also her color
right.
complements the color of what she's put on. We're talking about colors again. This is a bold color, but it complements, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Very
Okay,
beautiful.
let's look at the next. You said 10/10, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Our next picture here. Okay, let's look at it from top to bottom. I don't like it actually. It's neither long nor short.
Like I said, right from time, is that long or short?
Or 3/4, but this
Or
can even
3/4.
go for. It will
This
be
can
fine,
actually go for 3/4
but it
because
can
of
go
the way
for
the down
short.
is.
It can go for new length.
So 2/10.
Wow. Okay, let's go. Let's move forward. Alex. I like it.
This is beautiful.
It
Same
fits
here.
her color, her, you know, her height, and the
body shape and
smile.
everything, yeah.
You know, that also, aside posture, there's something about a smile. A smile complements every single thing
Everything.
you, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Alex, and Alex now, the thing, she wore a sneakers on knits. What do you think? I would have preferred the heels. So, but
Same
then,
here.
but I still like it irrespective. You know, fashion is not conventional. You can't really say people wear gowns, Ankara gowns now, short Ankara gowns on sneakers,
On sneakers.
and people wear native now, what they call etibo, senator on sneakers, so and face cap.
Okay.
So if that can happen, then, but I'd have preferred a heel.
Yeah,
by the
for
way.
this outfit, I would have preferred a heel also.
But you know, Alex is tall on her own. Probably a flat shoe, a flat female shoe would have done better than this. Or another kind of sneakers, maybe.
Sneakers, yes.
Another kind, not this kind.
Not this kind.
Irrespective, let's rate Alex. What's your rating for Alex?
Okay. 7/10.
Fair enough. At least it was, if not for the shoes, we
It's
would
not
have
for
had
you
a 10.
at least, honestly.
All right, yeah, we're looking at Anto right now, a lady with a bold collar. Okay, that's what's it called? A palazzo jumpsuit.
Oh, is this a jumpsuit?
Yeah, it's a jumpsuit.
This is fine.
Palazzo jumpsuit.
Actually thought it was a dress.
Yeah, but that's actually a jump. Because the
Is a cloth.
the
yeah,
legs
this
are
cloth,
really yeah. So
yeah.
it's a palazzo jumpsuit and it's beautiful. I like the length. You know, I like jumpsuits that the length has to be flowing. It's
Imagine
beautiful.
if this is 3/4. You say that the beauty is actually very out because it's actually
Yeah.
very long and flowing. So there's some beauty of clothes. For you to see the beauty is when it's actually long or short.
Okay, but
So
I don't
this
think
is-
her purse did better justice
Justice.
to what she's wearing.
Same here.
You don't think so too? Okay, now let's rate Anto.
Okay, I'll rate her 7/10.
You're really so generous with your ratings. Okay, we're looking at okay, I'm trying to understand the wear. It's seeming to me like a reception. What I would, what I can use for my reception, I can't use this for a reception wear. But the fringes, I don't know if the fringes are okay. What do you think? The fringes on so many fringes on the clothes. It's not like, you know, this cutting, all those old restaurants used to have those days. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
those local
I get
restaurants, those cuttings that has bead
That has this bead that is always very
that's what
shiny.
it seems like. I hope she forgives me if she gets to see or hear this. But then, what do you think?
Okay, for me, the down part is actually very nice, but the combination of the upper part with the down part of this dress is what I actually does not
The gold and silver
really
combo.
love. So I don't know, but to her,
I would have felt if that was going to be a fringe, then there should have been a fringe just the shoulder. And looking at the shoes, I would have preferred pointed heels. This is a block heel. Maybe she's comfortable in it, then it's fine. But I don't think. Well, to me, this attire, it's. I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't think I find it appealing. Actually, do you? And it would have been better if it was a little above, below the knee, or exactly on the knee, not above the knee. Maybe for that. So, what's your rating for that?
3/10.
Oh well. Okay. Am I looking at Wi-Fi?
Okay.
All right. Let's rate this person. I'm trying to get what this is, by the way, but irrespective, let's rate it. I like her posture. I like her pose. I like the fact that she packed her hair, and maybe a smaller pose for me, a clutch pose for me would have done it. But let me get your thoughts.
I think to me, too, a smaller purse would have done it. I love her heels.
Okay, yeah, actually,
He's
Sandra
actually
Hill.
very fine.
Yeah.
And the dress, she seems like someone that likes something very dramatic.
What's coming to that?
I love the up of the dress.
Yes.
I love dramatic also, but there's a way I just combine my own dramatic. But the up of the dress is actually very fine, but the down part, I don't know, to me,
Okay.
I'm not really cool with it, but I actually really love the upper part of the dress.
Very
beautiful.
In my opinion, the additional fabric wasn't necessary. That gown would have been beautiful without that fabric. That additional, what do you call it?
The additional.
Fashion? The flay, you know, the dropping.
I think the dress would have been finer without this, will I say, ruffles
by the side.
By the side.
Oh well, the ruffles for me, the ruffles doesn't really have any problem there. It just, if you want to have ruffles, you forget about whatever you have behind.
We have different tastes in fashions, so that's one thing about this fashion thing. But to her, she was cool with it. To me, I just feel the ruffles wasn't really needed to me.
Okay.
Then the upper part is nice, her shoes.
Meanwhile, I like the upper part, the fact that there's something like a corset over there. I like it. But a smaller purse would have been it for me. Well, she packed her hair fine. Oh, it has so many activities, so having to pour your hair would have been a disaster on its own. Light makeup, beautiful, very nude beautiful makeup. Without all of this, maybe if she had a glittering clutch purse, black.
Yeah.
It would have also done great, because the color for the purse and the gown, it doesn't even, there is no relationship with them at all. So let me get your rating for her.
6/10.
Okay, 6/10. Well, you've been generous. I think you just gave about 2 persons 3, if I'm correct.
3, yeah.
For 2 persons, right? Or was it 1 person?
Then 1 person 2
over
wow.
10. And you gave 10/10. That's a generous mark. But if you were a teacher, I'm sure you'd have just been passing your students, like giving them. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's been an amazing show with you. I totally enjoyed it.
I did too.
Okay, well, that's it for Brands and Fashion. This episode of Brands and Fashion, every episode of Brands and Fashion, we bring you new and interesting gist, conversations talking about fashion, the business side of fashion, and of course the fun side of fashion. Do also join us next time. I am Margaret Opa. Do have an amazing day.